Hi YouTube, it's Jenny. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. I love making these videos. Sometimes I get frustrated because I'm trying to make awesome videos and people are making really cool stuff and I try and I just have no luck. So this is me, this is how it is, and I hope you're enjoying it. This is a requested video from I Will, and she asked me what to make a video about prereqs. So I wanted to talk about that, but first what I wanted to do was talk to you about kind of how my week has been so far. So last week was spring break for us. We just came back into week 9 and so far so good. I just got back from clinical. I'm wearing my clinical uniform top. It's just a top. This is actually not the official uniform top. I got one that's really close. But this is a Barco, and they actually make the company that makes a lot of the Grey's Anatomy uniform scrubs. So, but I really like this top. It's cute. It's got buttons, and I have blue scrub pants on. I don't know if you can see my blue scrub pants right here. And I have white shoes and I got my watch on. So that's my uniform for clinical. We have our clinical on Thursday. And so that was what we did today. Last week was spring break, and then Friday was my birthday. And I really tried to take last week and just relax. And I think I did a pretty good job of it. And coming back this week hasn't been too bad. So I had 2 exams. I had an exam the Wednesday before we left for spring break. I ended up with an 82 on that. That was on the respiratory system. And then I also had an exam in mental health the day we came back from spring break, and I got an 82 on that as well. So I'm totally happy with that. That's totally fine. It's not the best grade in the world, but I passed, and we still have a lot of exams. So far, so good, and B's in both classes. So anyway, this video is mainly going to be about prereqs. This will only be for my school because I can only tell you what I did. If you have any specific questions, I would ask the advisors at schools that you're interested in. But first off, I got my degree in mass communications from a local university in 2003. So I came into going back to school with some classes that transferred. To know what will transfer, and you need to talk to your individual advisor at school. But so around 2011, I decided it was time to go back to school. I decided that nursing was an avenue I wanted to pursue for a lot of different reasons. And then in January of 2012, I started back with my first class, which was chemistry. I ended up getting a B in chemistry. But before I started, I had to take a placement test. Different schools do them different ways. This was just basically to test me on my math, to see kind of where I was sitting, what I needed, if I needed to take any college preparatory classes. And I did not have to take the English. I think there might be a writing one possibly, because I already have a degree. But if you don't have a degree, then that may be different for you. So another school I had thought about was my local university. It was the same university that I had graduated from 2003. They actually have an accelerated program. These are the programs for students that already have a bachelor's degree. I decided it definitely was not for me. One of those reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the reasons were that it's extremely competitive, and I do not have the time, the energy. I don't have the time for the program. I'm very busy. My children are very busy. My husband is very busy. Now, I know that other people want to go that avenue, but for me, that wasn't as important for me as just getting my foot in the door. It's a completely different career field. I had the time to, I was able to take my time So the program that I chose, my local community college, worked for me. I could take my time, work on my prereqs, and then and move from there. And we'll get into that here in just a second. So after bringing in my transcripts, I was able to take the classes that I needed, and those classes were Psychology 2223, which is Lifespan and Development, Anatomy 1 and 2, Microbiology. I have a math elective. I had Pharmacology and Dosage. That was a class that was, that's a class that stood 2 and 1. And then I also had, there's one other class, and let's see if it comes to me, but I had another class too. Those were my prereqs, but before I took my prereqs, I needed to be able to petition for the program. I only needed one class to petition, and that was chemistry. So I had it, my math was fine for chemistry. I did not have to take any preparatory math. I never took chemistry in college, and I barely took it in high school. So it was a pretty big shock to me. The math was definitely something I hadn't done for a while. I ended up working super, super hard and got a B. And then at the end of January, or January's quarter, at that time it was still quarters. Right now, Ohio schools are all on semesters, but then it was a 9-week quarter. I was able in March to petition for the waiting list for the RN program at my community college. Now, my college has gone to a point system where you take your prereq classes, then you're given points depending on the grades that you get. There are other requirements. You also, you get points for being an STNA, having healthcare experience, and probably volunteering, and there's probably an entrance exam that you have to take. I didn't have to take any of that. I was in the program before any of that started, but it's changed for me. So I took those classes. I was able to take those classes slowly. I took 1 or 2 classes a semester because I had the time. My children are small, and I didn't want to overdo it. Luckily, my husband is very smart, and he's an engineer, and he works really hard, and he was able to help. So it wasn't, it just wasn't, an issue for us. So I went slowly, and then in September, I believe, of 2013, I received my letter. And I was accepted into the nursing program. Now, it wasn't quite 2 years that I was on the wait list. And I was so, so excited. I was also accepted into a program where it's like kind of a bridge program. So when you're done, you can go to a local, one of the local universities and take classes at a lower rate, like price-wise. Hi, so my video cut off, but I just wanted to finish the video and just let you know that, so you have your options of the RN, BSN, or ADN and BSN are both RN positions. One is a 4-year degree and the other is a 2-year. If you don't do the BSN originally, you most likely will have to do it again, but that just depends on the job that you're looking for. But I hope that the video gave you some information on prereqs, some things you may have to do, but each individual program is different, so please take a look into the program that you are interested in and see what the prereqs are. It also depends again on if you've been to college or not. But that's me. That's what's going on with me. Thank you so much for joining me on this road to nursing school. And I don't have my folder back here, but there's always setbacks in nursing school, so don't let those get you down. Just pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and move forward. So thanks again for joining me on this long, winding road through nursing school, and I will catch you later. If you have any other questions, comments, if you would like a video if you'd like me to put a video on another type of video, please request. But share this video with anybody who you think might help. It may help. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you all very soon. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week, and I will talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye.